Hey everybody! We are back for another episode of Level Up, where we help you to build your dream practice and live that dream lifestyle. We're Kate and Katie with a private practice startup, and I can't believe we're on double digits. We're having so much fun with the series. I hope you guys are as well. Thank you to TherapyNotes for being our featured sponsor for the series. And if you guys want to try TherapyNotes and you want to get that free 2 months, definitely check them out. They're an amazing EHR platform, and the code is PPS. You will see the link in the resources section on this post.
Yep. So today's question comes from Phil Goad. Phil asks us, what are effective ways to introduce yourself to the community and build referrals? Great question.
Yes.
And one of the biggest things that Kate and I, like, our pet peeve is, don't be a card pusher.
No, it's the worst.
Don't do that.
Here, take my card. Here, take my card. Here, take my card. It's like a total turn off. It's the worst.
Total turn off. So don't do that.
Yes.
But one of the ways that we really love to encourage people and those folks that take our e-course, our marketing e-course, learn to really craft a vision statement. A vision statement is such a cool way to actually introduce yourself. I don't know what type of networking events or, ways that you meet the community, but a lot of times if you're doing kind of a networking event and it's kind of a general one, there's a lot of real estate agents, there's a lot of CPAs, there's a lot of attorneys, there's a lot of therapists. So you really have to find ways that makes you stand out and really intrigues people to want to continue a conversation with you. So a vision statement is a great way to do that. And amongst other therapists, again, that's also a great way to introduce yourself. And it really hits on, a vision statement is a clear, crisp, overall arching goal, your vision, and it really hits on who your ideal client is, how you serve them in the world. And again, it's just super cool to do that. So that would be one way we would suggest.
And another way is to be really clear on who your ideal clients are, and then who are the people that they would be reaching out to in their network to ask, hey, I'm really struggling right now. I need a couples therapist, or I'm having so much anxiety or depression. I really need to see someone, or my kid is struggling with ADHD. Do you have anyone to recommend? Think about who those people are in your ideal client's life and how you can align yourself with them and really start to create a relationship. Networking is really relationship building. It's not about, just like Katie was saying earlier, that business card pushing and kind of like imposing your information on them. No, it's about building a genuine connection and genuine relationship with them over time, and really positioning yourself in a way to see how you can be helpful to them. It's about learning what they do, what their practice specializes in, how they help people, what they're passionate about, and you really get to connect with them on that human to human level. And it's great if you can do that on a one-on-one basis. If you can take them out for a coffee or meet them for lunch or come to their office or something like that. And it's not really about the me show. It's not me, here's my information. It's really, let me get to know you and let me understand what the population that you work with, what their greatest struggles are, what their needs are, and how can I fill that void? How can I be useful in a way that's going to really position myself as the expert in this area, someone who can really help?
I love that saying, be interested, not interesting. Yes. I'm sure we all have people in our life that just talk, and you kind of hope that they just shut up and quiet their mouths so you can get a word in edgewise, or you're just kind of like done, right? So this is where one of the things that being a therapist really helps us is because we do a lot of active listening, a lot of questioning, and so that's a great way to understand someone. And like Kate said, the most important thing is be valuable. Continue to connect on that relationship and really identify people that also hold your ideal client. Like Kate talks about the stakeholders, who has many of your ideal client.
I also want to add, think about your natural talents and the areas that you're comfortable with. Because if you're someone who's introverted like me, I am not someone who likes to go to a networking event that's a huge, massive networking event, and I have to go up and talk to all these people. That is just so draining and exhausting.
Everyone thinks that she lies. She does it so well.
I can do it, but it's so draining for me. I need like a total weekend to regroup from something like that. It's exhausting. Yes, it makes me want to just can't do it.
So when you are thinking about building those like referral sources and stuff like that, you're talking about the natural strengths. And I was just kind of like thinking about, if you like to present cool and provide value anyways, but if you don't and you're more introverted,
yes,
you want to do more one-on-one.
So if you are more introverted like me, I'm much more comfortable, and it feels so much more natural when I'm meeting with people one-on-one or in smaller groups, and I can really connect with them on a deeper level. That's something that works really, really well for me. And I try and be strategic about who I am networking with and not go into those massive networking events for me, because that just doesn't really work for me.
Right.
And if you're an extrovert and you love to talk and you love to present, you love to be at those big events connecting with tons of people, Awesome. Just really think about what feels good to you and what's going to be energizing and inspiring that passion for you.
One of the things too also is that initial meeting is great, or you meet 2 or 3 times, is what is your follow-up strategy? Just like any good relationship is, you need to keep in touch. So it's really important to think about that. And if you're thinking about referrals and networking as a way to really build your practice, that's great. But a lot of times it does take time. So we don't want to mislead you thinking like, oh, this is the quickest way to do that. But overall, great question, Phil. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think we covered it. Yes, great question. And remember, you guys got this.
You got it. We'll see you on the next episode. Oh, and also, if you would love us to answer a question, go ahead and post in the Facebook, Ask Us. It comes out every Tuesday, and we'll answer your question. You don't have to wait for the episode, but then we'll utilize your question and do a video on it. So thanks, guys.
Yep. See you next time.
Bye.